Welcome back to Read and Roasted, the channel where we save you time by spilling the entire story and roasting it along the way. Today, we're tackling Freida McFadden's The Housemaid, a thriller so messy it makes your unwashed dishes look like a work of art. With Sydney Sweeney, Amanda Seyfried, Brandon Sklenar, and Michele Morrone starring in the upcoming movie, this story is about to hit the big screen. But until then, let's get cozy and unravel this bonkers tale of deceit, manipulation, and bad decision-making. Millie Calloway's life is already in shambles when she lands a job as a live-in housemaid for the Winchester family. Living in her car and down to her last few bucks, she's ecstatic about the gig, because nothing says fresh start like cleaning up after rich people with obvious issues. From day one, the Winchester household screams chaos. Nina, the wife, is unhinged, think mood swings, cryptic stares, and a flair for passive-aggressive post-its. Don't forget to wipe the countertops, Nina scrawls, as though this is the most pressing issue in her wildly dysfunctional life. And then there's Andrew, her too-good-to-be-true husband, who charms Millie with his kindness, read, sketchy flirtation. Millie should have taken one look at this picture-perfect facade and run, but hey, girls gotta eat. Now let's talk about the house, a mansion that's equal parts luxurious and ominous. There's a locked door upstairs that Millie isn't allowed to touch. You'd think she'd leave it alone, but of course, this is a thriller, so curiosity gets the better of her. Spoiler, nothing good comes from locked doors in creepy mansions. Meanwhile, Nina continues her descent into full-on villain mode. She treats Millie like dirt, accuses her of stealing, and stages daily meltdowns that feel straight out of a soap opera. It's giving Real Housewives of Gothic mansions. But just when you think Nina's the villain, the plot thickens, because the housemaid is here to remind you that everyone has secrets. As Millie adjusts to life with the Winchesters, she starts to notice cracks in their seemingly perfect marriage. Andrew's charm feels a little too polished, and Nina's behavior oscillates between unhinged and outright tragic. When Millie finds a stash of pills hidden in Nina's bedroom, things get even murkier. Is Nina paranoid and manipulative? Or is she a victim of something far darker? Enter Enzo, the hunky gardener with a jawline sharper than his hedge clippers. Played by Michele Morrone in the upcoming movie, Enzo lurks around just enough to make Millie question her choices but not enough to do anything useful. Honestly, his main purpose seems to be making us wonder why he's shirtless so often. The real turning point comes when Millie decides to break into the forbidden room upstairs. What does she find? Oh, just an empty room with a mattress on the floor and scratch marks on the walls, totally normal. At this point, you're yelling at Millie to pack her bags and leave, but instead, she doubles down on her commitment to playing amateur detective. And then, bam! Plot twist, Nina's not crazy. Andrew, the golden boy husband, is actually a sociopath who's been gaslighting Nina for years. Turns out, Andrew has a nasty habit of locking up his wives when they become inconvenient. Yes, wives plural, because Nina isn't the first Mrs. Winchester to suffer his wrath. In the final act, Nina and Millie team up to take Andrew down. But before they can expose him, Andrew turns the tables, framing Millie for theft and orchestrating her firing. Millie, now armed with all the receipts, both literal and metaphorical, confronts Andrew in a showdown that's equal parts satisfying and ridiculous. Nina escapes with her daughter, leaving Millie to clean up the mess, literally and figuratively. But wait, there's another twist. Millie wasn't some innocent, doe-eyed housemaid after all. She has her own dark past, including a stint in prison for manslaughter. Turns out, she's the perfect match for the Winchesters' chaos. In the end, she secures herself a cushy new life, leaving us all to wonder who the real villain was. The Housemaid is a wild ride of questionable choices, unreliable narrators, and twists you'll probably see coming but enjoy anyway. It's part thriller, part soap opera, and 100% bonkers. With a star-studded cast, the movie adaptation might just turn this messy story into cinematic gold, or at least give us some great meme material. That's it for this episode of Read and Roasted. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more chaotic book breakdowns. Tell us in the comments, are you Team Millie, Team Nina, or Team Burn the Whole House Down? See you next time.